Question number 1. The product backlog contains dash. Valid point. All user stories of the project is true.
Question number 2. Who must attend the daily Scrum?
Good job. Your answer. The development team works well here. Question number 3. Who manages the product backlog? Exactly. The night makes sense and it is right choice.
Question number 4. The Scrum core team consists of?
Well done. None of the above is the right choice. Question number 5. Decomposition of a Scrum product. Nice work. You chose product backlog sprint backlog areas, and it is correct. Question number 6. How many phases does Scrum have? Right again, 5 is a valid answer. Question number 7. What are the 3 pillars of Scrum? On track. Transparency, adaptation, inspection is the correct answer. Question number 8. In what year was Scrum invented? Solid response. 2003 is a valid choice. Question number 9. Which of these is a Scrum event? Smart pick. Sprint review is the correct choice. Question number 10. Who can end a sprint abnormally? Excellent choice. Ill product owner is the right answer. Question number 11. How can Scrum best be described? Correct. A framework to generate value is the right answer.
Question number 12. What are the artifacts in Scrum?
Correct response. Product backlog. Sprint backlog Y product increment is the most accurate answer. Question number 13. What are the 5 Scrum values? Great thinking. Commitment, courage, focus, openness, and respect is the right choice. Question number 14. The daily Scrum time box is dash. Bravo! Maximum 15 minutes is the answer. Question number 15. A Scrum team is made up of dash. You're right. Scrum Master, Product Owner and Development Team is the correct answer. Question number 16. In which sectors is Scrum used? Right choice. All is the best answer. Question number 17. Who is pulling tasks to sprint? Well picked. Development team is the correct answer. Question number 18. What is a requirement for Scrum? You chose being disciplined in applying the process, and it is correct. Question number 19. Who advocates for the customer? Strong choice. Product owner is the right answer. Question number 20. Which is not a benefit of Scrum? Good thinking. Lower productivity is the right answer. Question number 21. A sprint burn-down chart shows? Perfect. The sprints that the project will last is the correct choice. Question number 22. The Scrum team is small enough. Clear logic. Your choice cannot be more than 10 developers is sound and 100% true. Question number 23. What role is missing in Scrum? Smart move. Manager is an accurate answer. Question number 24. Who participates in the daily? Well reasoned. The team and the Scrum Master is the correct choice. Question number 25. Who should add tasks to sprint? Excellent. Development team is a brilliant choice. Question number 26. What is at the heart of Scrum?
Nicely done. Sprint is a solid answer.
Question number 27. Select one of the Scrum roles.
You got it. Your choice, product owner, is right.
Question number 28. Who is the coach of the team?
Sharp thinking. Scrum Master is the right choice.
Question number 29. Scrum framework is founded on.
Nice selection. Empiricism is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 30. What are the events in Scrum?
Great job. All of the above is the accurate answer.
Question number 31. What is not a Scrum artifact?
You're right. Review is the correct answer.
Question number 32. Scrum is based on Dash theory.
Smart move. Empiricism is an accurate answer.
Question number 33. What are the values of Scrum?
Well done. Commitment, courage, focus, openness, respect is the right choice.
Question number 34. What are the Scrum artifacts?
You chose product backlog, sprint backlog increment. And it is correct. Question number 35. Is the Scrum team made up of? Correct. Scrum Master, product owner, development team is the right answer. Question number 36. Who owns the sprint backlog? Excellent choice. Development team is the right answer.
Question number 37. What is the product backlog?
Clear logic. Your choice, a list of requirements for the product, is sound and 100% true.
Question number 38. Facilitate Scrum ceremonies.
Correct response. Scrum Master is the most accurate answer.
Question number 39. He is part of the Scrum team.
Perfect. Developers is the correct choice.
Question number 40. What is an aspect of Scrum?
Great job. Organization is the accurate answer. Question number 41. Which statement is correct? Well picked. Scrum is iterative versus incremental is the correct answer.
Question number 42. Sprint backlog is owned by.
Good thinking. Development team is the right answer.
Question number 43. Being committed means dash.
Right choice. Be responsible for the outcome of the project is the best answer.
Question number 44. The elements of Scrum are.
Solid response. All of the above is a valid choice.
Question number 45. A Scrum team needs to be.
Good job. Your answer, self-organizing, works well here.
Question number 46. Makes technical decisions.
Strong choice. Development team is the right answer.
Question number 47. It is said that Scrum is.
Great thinking. Easy to understand, light, difficult to master is the right choice.
Question number 48. The pillars of Scrum are.
Sharp thinking. Inspection, transparency, and adaptation is the right choice.
Question number 49. Who is the servant leader?
Valid point. Scrum Master is true. Question number 50. It is not a Scrum value.
Smart pick. Communication is the correct choice.
Question number 51. Skill of a Scrum Master.
Nicely done. Communication, team management, motivation, negotiation is a solid answer.
Question number 52. It is a value in Scrum. Nice selection. Focus is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 53. Scrum team members are
Well-reasoned. Developers is the correct choice.
Question number 54. You are a Scrum Master.
Excellent. Facilitator is a brilliant choice. Question number 55. Mission Del Scrum Master. Right again. Get a high-performance team is a valid answer. Question number 56. They are self-organized. Nice work. You chose developer, and it is correct. Question number 57. L product backlog is on track. The user story stack is the correct answer. Question number 58. A Scrum user story is exactly. All of the above makes sense, and it is right choice. Question number 59. Scrum team consists of You got it. Your choice developers, PO, SEM is right. Question number 60. Scrum uses an approach. Bravo. Iterative is the answer.
Question number 61. It is a Scrum artifact.
Great thinking. Increment is the right choice.
Question number 62. Who manages the squad?
Smart move. Squad is an accurate answer. Question number 63. Voice of the customer. Smart pick. Product owner is the correct choice. Question number 64. The Scrum of Scrum is good thinking. A team of teams is the right answer.
Question number 65. The Scrum pillars are
Well picked. Transparency, inspection, adaptation is the correct answer. Question number 66. Scrum values are dash. Right again. Commitment, courage, focus, openness, and respect is a valid answer. Question number 67. L product owner dash. You chose preside L sprint planning meeting, and it is correct. Question number 68. Who is a Scrum team? Excellent. Scrum Master, developers, product owner is a brilliant choice. Question number 69. L development team? Sharp thinking. Participa and La Daily Scrum is the right choice. Question number 70. Time boxing is dash. Strong choice. Allocate maximum time for each sprint is the right answer. Question number 71. What created Scrum? Excellent choice. Ken Schwaber and Jeff Sutherland is the right answer. Question number 72. You are Scrum dash. Bravo. Unframework is the answer. Question number 73. That you are Scrum. Clear logic. Your choice 1 is sound and 100% true. Question number 74. Scrum events are correct response. Planning daily refinement review retrospective is the most accurate answer. Question number 75. Scrum is based on track. Empirical theory is the correct answer. Question number 76. Scrum core roles. Exactly. Product owner, Scrum Master and development team makes sense, and it is right choice. Question number 77. Is this Scrum? Correct. Framework is the right answer. Question number 78. What is Scrum? Perfect. A framework that allows collaborative work between teams is the correct choice.
Question number 79. You are Scrum.
Well reasoned. framework for developing and maintaining complex products is the correct choice.
Question number 80. Scrum is an...
Well done. Iterative and incremental approach is the right choice.
Question number 81. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format?
Solid response. Contact Narayan Changda is a valid choice.